Hey guys, it's Robsy, back with Paperless X, a channel that is all about digital productivity. In today's video, we'll be going through all the features you get in GoodNotes in 2022. If you're new to our channel, hello. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know each time we release a new video. And if you're already subscribed, fantastic human, welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Rise, a desktop app that tracks your screen time on macOS and Windows. When you know where you're spending your time, you can focus on what matters. What's exciting about Rise is that you have full control over your categories. The application allows you to delete categories you don't need and add those you need to customize how you track your time. You can also create rules to organize different websites so you can track your time more accurately. Rise also has made it easy to track the amount of time you spend on different projects. It's very useful if you charge for your services per hour. So you need to know approximately how long it takes to finish certain projects. Rise has given us a promo code for 25% off the first 3 months for the first 1,000 people to use our link. You can also try the application for 14 days to see if this is a useful app for your workflow. GoodNotes is a handwriting note-taking application by Time-Based Technology Limited. It is available on the iPad, iPhone, and Mac for an in-app one-time purchase of $7.99 for all your devices. To date, we have only paid for one massive update, but they later made it free after some users had already bought it though. They recently made the application free for trial. Your first 3 notebooks are free. That should be enough to decide if this is the right application, right? Finally, developers are seeing the importance for users to try their applications first. When creating a new notebook in GoodNotes, you can customize it. The application supports different paper sizes, which can either be portrait or landscape. Each template can be one of 3 colors. If you're unhappy with the app's templates, you can import and save your own to the application's template library. You can learn more about other ways to get started in GoodNotes from our GoodNotes user guide on our website. The app also has notebook covers as well as an option not to use any, so if you don't like covers, you don't have to use them. GoodNotes has 3 types of pens: a fountain, ball, and brush pen. You can customize each of these to change the color, thickness, and sometimes, for some pen tools, you can change the pressure sensitivity and tip sharpness. The toolbar can only house 3 pen colors and thicknesses at a time. It might not be enough if you like using a lot of pens. You'll find yourself having to replace this from time to time. GoodNotes handwriting experience is good, there is no lag, and palm rejection is perfect. You won't be drawing any unwanted strokes when you rest your palm on the screen. The zoom tool zooms sections of your page. You can set it to auto advance so it can automatically move as you take your notes. You also have an option to add a margin, a point on the page where the tool will start from as it advances. The highlighter goes behind your ink, which makes your notes pop out. If you layer it, it won't dim your notes, which is awesome. You can straighten out your highlighters for neater highlights if you prefer that. GoodNotes has 3 types of erasers: precision, standard, and stroke. Each has a different level of accuracy when erasing items on your page. The eraser has 3 fixed size options, which you can't change. These are fixed. You can clear all the annotations on the page to erase everything that you've added to it. So this could be text, stickers. Your eraser in GoodNotes can also erase just the highlighter only. Auto deselect automatically switches back to the tool you were using before the eraser. You can draw irregular and regular shapes, as well as curves and arrows in GoodNotes using either the pen or highlighter tool. The application can automatically transform your shapes and snap edges together, which makes drawing shapes in the app a piece of cake. Reshaping irregular shapes you've already drawn is also very simple. You can also draw auto-filled shapes in GoodNotes, but you can't adjust the opacity of the fill. The shape border and fill can be different colors for some shapes, but not for circular ones. A text box appears around your text when typing, and it disappears when you stop. You can strike out your text, make it bold, italic, or underline. You can also change the following aspects of your text. You can change the font and font size. GoodNotes supports custom fonts. If you need to use custom fonts, you can use them in the application. You can also change the alignment and line spacing of your text and the color. The application has some preset text box styles, but you can customize your own by changing the background and border colors, changing the border thickness and padding. You can also add a shadow to your text box and save one favorite text style box as a default style. So this becomes the default style for every text you add in the application. You can add web links to your text in GoodNotes. Links have a dashed underline and a slightly dimmer color shade than the rest of your text. That's how you tell them apart. They open in your default web browser, and you can easily copy or edit them. The Lasso tool can selectively pick up different items or a combination of different items in your notes. For example, you can choose to pick up your handwriting only, ignoring the images, text boxes, and comments on the page. You then get options to take a screenshot for exporting out of the application. You can resize and rotate. GoodNotes does these two simultaneously. You can't do one at a time. You can change the color of your notes or shape. You can also cut, copy, or delete the section. Unfortunately, the Lasso tool does not move your selection across pages. You have to rely on cutting and pasting to do that. The fun with digital notes comes from all the items you add to them. You can insert a photo from Photos or take one with your iPad camera. Once added, you can resize, rotate, stretch, or shrink it. You can crop your image even with freehand. The app uses the iPadOS native scanning technology to add scans to your notes. Since GoodNotes generally creates massive documents, it's better to scan documents elsewhere. You can then optimize your scan before importing it into the application. The OCR technology in GoodNotes lets you search through your scans, and you can even highlight them. You can add stickers to your notes. The app has 5 free collections. You can also create your own stickers to build custom collections or edit existing ones. Your stickers can be from anything the Lasso tool can pick up. You can also import photos into different collections as stickers. GoodNotes can convert your handwriting to text. It supports 17 languages. The setup in GoodNotes allows you to keep both your handwritten and converted notes. Only you can decide if this is a good thing or not. It really depends on your workflow. To convert complete documents, Nebo is a much better application for that. and we recommend it for those of you that prefer handwriting your documents but want them as text. GoodNotes supports multiple instances, which lets you open the same document twice. The application also supports tabs, and you can also open more windows and slide over. The app does not support true dark mode. Dark paper templates get you close to that until you have to switch back to light mode. It supports a few gestures: 3-finger swipe to the left to undo, swipe to the right to redo, and you can use the 2-finger swipe to select multiple items on the home page. If you don't like typing, you can use Scribble to handwrite your text. You can view all the pages in your document, and tapping on the down-facing arrow of each page gives you options to add a page before or after it. You can duplicate the page, move it to a different folder or a different notebook. You can add this page to the outline, export it, open it in a new window, or delete it. You can also select multiple pages to copy, rotate, export, move, or delete them. In this window, you can also see your bookmarked pages under favorites. You can bookmark your pages from here or from within your workspace. When your PDF has a table of contents, you can see it under outlines. You can choose to see the outline that came with your document or the one you created yourself. You can also add pages to your notebook. GoodNotes can support different page templates in one notebook. The 3 dots icon has more options for things you can do in the application. You can add the page to the outline of that notebook, which will help you with creating a custom table of contents that were mentioned earlier on. You can also change the page template. GoodNotes supports both vertical and horizontal scrolling. GoodNotes has been running the study flashcard experiment since October 2020. When are they going to make it a permanent feature, or are they actually going to make it a permanent feature? Whatever the case, it's better to use a dedicated flashcards app. At least that's what we recommend. And for that, we recommend Kyoko flashcards. GoodNotes searches through your handwritten notes, PDF text, and scans. It organizes your search results into terms found in your notes and those found in your outlines. You can collaborate on your notes using links. Anyone with your link can access the document in their GoodNotes app. The application is still testing out a web view for those who don't have GoodNotes. There's still no control over permissions and how much people can do with your document, which we hope to see in the future. But at least you can collaborate in real time. With the ability to comment on documents, collaboration in GoodNotes continues to improve. You can present your notes from GoodNotes in 3 different modes that can either display your entire screen so your audience sees everything you are seeing. You can just share your presenter page, which hides your user interface, or choose to show only full pages, which doesn't show your audience how zoomed in you are on different pages. The laser pointer can either be a dot or a trail, whatever you write with it disappears a few seconds after you lift off your Apple Pencil from your screen. In GoodNotes, you can share single pages, a selected number of pages, or entire documents out of the application. You can share these as either PDF images or the native GoodNotes format. On the home page, you can view all your documents, shared ones or favorite ones. They can display as thumbnails or lists, and you can arrange them according to name, date, and type. GoodNotes supports infinite hierarchy levels of folders within folders, so this organization is perfect for anyone who wants full control over how they organize their notes. You can search all the documents in your app with universal search. GoodNotes organizes your search into written notes, titles, PDFs, document outlines, or typed notes. In 2022, GoodNotes remains one of the best note-taking apps you can buy. It gives you value for your money, especially if you like collaborating on your documents. However, it still creates massive files, which makes it work better on devices with bigger storage. We're still waiting for the GoodNotes community that was supposed to be released with their version 5.8. Let us know what you think about GoodNotes, and don't forget to check out Rise, the sponsors of this video. We hope you guys liked this video. We hope you found it useful. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Thank you, fantastic human, for watching. See you in the next video.